This is poetry from Poetic G.
Good evening, ladies and gents. I'm King George. I'm the owner of T.Y.I Productions. I am the curator of Black 31 magazine. Today we are here again with another special guest. 117, number 117. That's a special number. We here with another special guest. This brother right here is from the community in the streets of Philadelphia. This brother has dabbled in the sports. This brother is now an artist, musician, lyricist, doing this thing. And in this interview, we're gonna speak on all the different things that this brother is getting himself into. We're gonna speak on the music, the love for hip hop, and just the creativity all in one. So without further ado, can we give it up for the artist, KIR? Let's go. What's going on, brother? What's going on? First, I want to start off just by the name KIR. Where did the name KIR come from, and how did you decide to incorporate that into hip hop?
That's my nickname. So my name is Shakir. So it's just short for my whole name for real. That's what I go by. So I just ran with something simple. I didn't want to make a crazy ass rap.
I hear that. And I heard that you used to be a college basketball player. Yeah. What was that time like? And yeah, man, let us know.
It was fun. I still love basketball. So it was fun. I enjoyed it, but fortunately I fell in love with music and that became my passion, So I still play ball though.
I hear that. And what position did you play when you was at point guard? Okay, okay.
Sometimes the two.
That's heavy. Now, who are some of your favorite players now?
KD, LeBron, Kyrie. It's a couple. Luka. I like a couple players right now. It's tough. We got a lot of good players in the NBA right now.
That's heavy.
Yeah.
We're gonna jump into the artistry side. What do you love most about being an artist?
It's the creative part, being able to create something that people can, eventually feel, like giving people a feeling. I think I like that the most about music.
That's heavy. Who inspires KIR? What artists inspire you?
Artists?
Yeah.
Artists. Jay-Z, Nipsey Hussle, Russ, Master P, Birdman, all these CEOs that really shaped the game, Jay Prince, you know what I mean? I feel like those they were not just artists, but they also knew how to conduct their business. And I feel like that's what you gotta know when you get into this music business. You gotta know the business. If not, you went for a rude awakening.
That's heavy. So you don't like the artists that's just artists. You like the artists that's making the moves.
Yeah, I like artists that's just artists, but I feel like even when you're an artist and you're a creative naturally wants to learn about the business, bro. So you can't really separate. I really don't know an artist that's just, I'm just an artist and I know how to create, and they don't know anything about the business. A lot of the biggest artists, from Taylor Swift and Chris Brown, people write for them. So yeah, they're creative. They're talented.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? They're creative also, but those creatives that really just know how to make music,
yes,
they know a lot about the business, because a creative doesn't just limit themselves to a little bit of information. They got it broad and horizon. So
that's the truth.
Yeah, I think creatives, they already know. They got somewhat of a, idea.
That's heavy. So let's talk about Blitz. You got a single out called Blitz. What was the whole thought behind it, and why should people be listening to this song, Blitz?
Well, Blitz, it was actually going to be called First Day Out, because I just came home, but one of my graphic designers let me know, man, it's football season, man. You say this in the hook, I think you should do it this way so we can market it a certain way. And I thought it was a good idea. But I had this song before I went to jail. I got a feature with Core on there, so I kind of tried to wait till I got home to drop it. I didn't want to drop while I was in jail and not be able to pick up on the momentum. So
Yeah.
I waited till I came home, and once I came home, I just dropped that joint. I've been on a press run since, bro.
What I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking, man. Press run episode. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Came home and put in the work. Let's go. And how special is it to share that ambiance and share that time on the track with other artists like Core?
I think it's special. I think it gives people like first of all, our names are similar, so it gives people an idea like, all right, this is different than this person, but it also shows like not just the competitive side, but like the creative side, how you can create with somebody else in the studio, start from scratch and make something that, because a lot of people feel it. So I think that was like the most special part, that we could have came together and made something that everybody bopping to.
That's heavy. That's amazing. Wow. Top 5 favorite artists of all time.
All time? Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, Jadakiss, Tupac. This last one always get me, bro. I gotta go Drake, bro. Gotta go Drake. I ain't gonna hold you. If I go 6, 7, then I can squeeze them, but I can't. That's what I got to. Hip hop artists.
Yeah, hip hop artists.
Yeah, that's
heavy.
my
That's heavy, man. I love it. Let the people know, what do you love most about yourself?
How passionate I am. I won't let nothing stop me, bro. So, this is my 3rd interview today. Second interview. 3rd, I had to do a little performance earlier, but ever since I came home from jail, I'm just like, I'm locked in. I got a goal, so
Absolutely.
Once I got a goal, bro, ain't nothing stopping me. I'm full force ahead.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I know I can already feel it, but how does it feel to be home and to be focused and working?
That's probably the best thing, the best feeling I'm feeling right now, for real. Because it's like when you in jail, you can't do nothing. All you can do is think about the stuff that you want to do when you get out. So when you finally get out and you're doing it, like, you just happy to be home. Can't nothing really ruin your day. Can't nobody say nothing that's gonna ruin your day. And if they do, all you gotta do is think about the fact that I ain't back in jail. You know what I mean? So it keep you on the straight and narrow, keep you focused. So yeah, absolutely. Being home is super. It's super. It feels good.
And from your perspective, how do you feel that black brothers are treated in prison, especially where you was at?
They treated horrible. They treated us horrible. And I was in a predominantly white jail. Like, it's white guards and the warden white, cooks white, like everybody white in that shit. So even some of the black people was racist. So I think Montgomery County Jail it's horrible.
Wow.
It's a mental jail. Like, I feel like you gotta be mentally strong to make it through there, because they're not gonna get you by, you ain't gonna get in a bunch of fights and all that, but you ain't gonna eat on time, or they gonna be all locked in, or a commissary ain't coming for another week. I'll be like, oh my God.
Yeah.
It's really a mental jail. Phones ain't working. It be drawn sometimes, bro.
Yeah. What would you tell to the next young brother that's going down that wrong path? And basically, what would you tell him about prison?
I would say, just go sit in a small room, bro. If you think about committing a crazy crime, and just sit in a small room, a small corner, and just see if you really want to sit there for a long amount of time. If you can't sit there for a long amount of time, don't even do nothing that's going to end your job, bro. Because that's all it's going to be. You in a small room, nobody around you besides your cellie. You don't have a bad cellie, because then you annoyed and you can't get out. It drive you crazy, bro. I really don't think jails, you really should like think about what you're doing before you do it. Because jail really, it'll kill you, bro.
I hear that.
Yeah.
I hear that. When it comes to, I just want to dive into some community things, right?
Yeah.
You see that, because I know that you came home, but also you get to see a lot of things out in society.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about all the gun violence that's really plaguing the communities between the inner city youth?
I think it's horrible, bro. That's one of the main reasons I came home and grabbed my son, because we would watch the news and we'd just see all the people getting shot every day. They all was kids. All of them. Just shootout after shootout, or a girl dead, or a guy dead. I'll be like, they're like 14, 15 years old. So I feel like that's like, we really got to fix that. And I'm really kind of like working on that now. I came home, I'm trying to bring my community back together around my area.
Yeah.
And really like start, because I got an influence around there. So I feel like the younger kids that listen to me, if I just so told it to them the right way, you know, these older people might not give it to them the right way. So I feel like I could deliver it to them the right way. But it start with somebody. I feel like if I'm the person that could spark that, then I just put my foot in the game and try to see what I can do.
Heavy. Man, y'all hear that? That's some jewels right there. Absolutely. Brother will get out there and see what he can do. That's what we need. We need more brothers out there. To dive back into the music, right? How does it feel to be a CEO of your own label, and what are you searching for from artists?
Being a CEO of your own label is real. It's stressful. So if you're not passionate about it, I wouldn't advise nobody to just jump into it thinking it's gonna be sweet, because there's a lot of ups and downs. But as far as artists, I mean, I had artists that were super successful before. I had artists that have been viral. We done got deals, but a lot of artists not hungry. I feel like if you're not hungry, if I wanted more than you, there's nothing I can do for you, because it's like, when I'm not doing something for you, what you gonna be doing? You know, so.
Exactly.
And I feel like I did that with a lot of artists I had on my label. I would be working harder than them. So when I stop doing stuff for them and I gotta do something somewhere else, they not doing that, they're not going nowhere. So the artists gotta be hungry, bro. They gotta want that shit more than anybody else.
That's true.
Man.
Yeah, that's true. That's heavy. Wow, that's some jewels to really understand. Y'all artists need to be listening up. Wow. Specifically, when it does come to artists, 'cause I know you have dealt with being an artist before, right? And at times, do you feel like as an artist it gets hard at times?
Yeah. It's always hard.
Yeah.
But you just gotta adapt. The game changing, man. You just gotta stay creative. Just tell your life story. That's all you got. If you're an artist, just tell your life story. That's the easiest way for you to get where you're going, and for you to find that creative space in your brain. Because if you think too hard about stuff, when you're too meticulous about little small, oh yeah, I gotta do it this way, I gotta do this way, instead of just being yourself, it makes it harder for you to complete all the tasks. So I say people just be themselves. When you out recording, just record you out. Or you go into the store, I mean, you put a little story out with your music in the background, just like natural stuff. That's what makes it easy for artists.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it make it real easy when you just being you.
Absolutely. Yeah, and personally, from an artist standpoint and from a CEO standpoint, how do you feel about the new artists now? In because we had a shift in hip hop for a long time. Do you feel like hip hop is shifting back to the lyrics, or you feel like we at a stagnant standpoint right now?
I don't think the lyrics has ever went away. I think the industry just started focusing more on things that were popping, and the stuff that was popping was mumble rap. So maybe the lyricists, they felt like weren't selling enough, and they wanted to go to the ones that had the kids that was making boppy music, and they made that the new hip hop. I don't think the lyricists ever went anywhere, but it definitely was a shift. They shifted to more uppity dance records, so lyricists not getting the same shine. They're not getting the same spotlight as the people that's doing. You know what I mean? So, but I feel like it's a fan base for everything. Once you find your fan base, then forget what the industry is focused on, because you could become the industry.
Yes.
Once you build your community, that's what the industry is. Somebody that got a community, a lot of eyes on them. Build your community day by day. Yes, sure. Yeah.
That's the truth. That's the truth. That's the truth. Mm-hmm. And I'm remembering some times and I know you probably remember. Do you remember the battle rap days?
Yeah.
headshots, DVDs. What they had, Top Class. Who else they had? They had so many different artists, from Reed Dollars, from Quilly, from Joey Jihad to
Cheek.
you know, Meek and Cheek and they had some heavy hitters. Rain Man was crazy. NH was fire. Bricks. Remember, they had so many different people. How special was that era, man? Can you just elaborate on it for the people so they can understand, the young boys?
Yeah, that was deep, because I remember we used to grab, like, my man would pull up with a new DVD and we'd plug it up. He had like a TV in his car. We'd plug it up and everybody just be on the block just watching this joint for hours, bro, like 2 hours. Everybody just like, oh, like it was a new movie or something. Like, that was like a community. It was like how the bikes are right now, like everybody. That's how the DVD community was, bro. But it was super competitive. Exactly. I think it gave like a whole. People used to go to battles like they was basketball games. It was deep. It was deep. I used to love that, bro. Yeah, that was heavy.
Absolutely. That was heavy. I think one of my favorite battles was it's so crazy when I seen Still battle. Still was heavy back in the day. They had Still, and then they had Magic. Didn't Still and Magic battle?
I don't think I seen that one. They probably did though. They probably did. Magic still making music. That's my guy. Magic good money. I remember Frankie with the Grippers. He was heavy. Everybody was heavy from that DVD era. I feel like it was so special, and it's like we need to bring that back a little bit. We need to bring something back just like that. And shout out to Young Bob. I seen Young Bob recently too. I just ran into him at a community event. Like, in this time now, why do you feel as though it's important for artists to drop singles? Because when we make projects and the fan base isn't as large as it should be or large enough, people overlook music. So if you drop a project with about 10, 11 songs, let's put it like this. Every song is a marketing tool. Yes. So when you put out a song, you market this song, you do your press run, the blog page is posting, you getting it everywhere. Yes. You can't do that with every song on your tape. So people are only going to pay attention to the songs you are doing that for. That's how people's attention span is now. So a project will only make sense when an artist has a big enough fan base for them to value that whole project. Because if you're trying to get discovered, when you drop a project, people not going through every song because they're not a committed fan yet. They just trying to see. So you got to give them something. So now I want to hear more. Now I want to hear more. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You build it. Then when you get that community around you, you drop a project, and you'll see the residual effect of that project. People, you know what I mean? So that's the smart way. So you're not wasting money and music. It's a waste of music to keep dropping projects because you want to focus. What if you got a favorite song on your project, but the fans overlook that because they worried about the second song or the third song? Now you're like, man, they appreciate that song. But if you dropped it as a single, they don't have no choice but to focus on what you have out right now. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
It's just a smarter way of doing things. That's what the industry shifted to: singles and then go into a project. It's a smart way. I think it's smart, and it saves a lot of music. It saves a lot of headache. Honestly,
respect it, man. Wow. I respect it. It's a lot of jewels. Wow. What should artists look out for when signing to a label?
Words and certain terms. How long your term is? What your percentage is? Do you own the rights to the song? Do you own the masters to the song? Do you own your publishing? There's so much you should know because there's so many ways that you can make money off of music. Yes. So you got to make sure you know the ways that you can make money off your music and make sure you own that part so you'll get paid. Because if you don't, you can sign to a record label and they just take everything and you will never have your masters. How long do they have your masters for? I mean, can they license your music? Wow. Can you license your music? Yeah. Can you sync your music? Like all the places you make money at, you should know.
That's heavy.
Yeah, you gotta know that.
That's heavy. Is the artist just as important as the engineer?
Yeah, I think everybody's important. I think the engineer, producer, artist, all of them are important because the artist is saying the words, but the engineer is mixing the song, but the producer is making the beat. So if you take any of those people out, then nothing is the same. So I think it's a collective. The song wouldn't be right if we didn't have not one of those people. So yeah, they are important.
Yes. Now, the name of your label is what? The Brand Entertainment?
It's Long Live Brand Entertainment.
The Long Live
Brand. Brand for sure. Yeah.
Okay, Long Live Brand Entertainment.
Yeah.
Long Live. That's like Long Live the King. So I like that. Long Live
right,
Brand
yeah.
Entertainment.
Yeah.
So you plan on making this a staple because the Kings last for long.
It really was because I had so many friends that passed away.
Okay.
And I was we always found ourselves saying long live this person or long live this person, and we like got so used to saying it that like we just gonna make a brand, long live brand. So long live everybody, you know what I'm saying? All the people we lost. I feel like everybody can kind of feel that everybody lost somebody before, so people will resonate with that name. And we just stuck with it. The brand is just for short, you know, that's the cool way. Instead of saying the old John.
Yeah, that's heavy. That's heavy, man. Yeah, that's heavy. Let the people know, man, what do you love most about your city? What do you love most about Philadelphia?
Philly a competitive city. I love it, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Like somebody could say something, just talking music, somebody could say something musically and that person would be like, what? And they in the studio, right? I like that. I like when people like competitive like that. But when they get to the violence, it'll be like, all right, y'all drawing. But Philly competitive, bro. And any city or state we go to, they love Philly, bro. Yeah. Every city, state I've been to, they like, you from Philly? Oh man, that's what's up. They love Philly. We got that gritty, you know. People love that, bro. They do.
That's the truth.
Yeah.
They love that grit, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow. Oh man, heavy. What advice do you have for young men that's growing up in society? What do they need to know to be successful? What do they need to know to make a mark in this world? And most importantly, staying grounded and being a man.
I think, like, first to answer the first question, I think you gotta know who around you. That's first. But to leave a mark in the world, bro, you gotta chase. You really have to chase something. You gotta have a purpose. And I don't feel like a lot of the younger kids got a purpose, and that's probably why they acting wild, because they don't know what they want, or they don't know why they here, or they don't know. Once you find that, once I found my purpose, it was nothing that could stop me. Nothing else made sense. Like anything, you telling me to go do some stupid stuff, I'm like, what, bro? I got this place to go to, or I got a purpose, I got a goal. You know what I'm saying? So finding your purpose is like one of the most important things in life. Probably nothing should be ahead of that. Your purpose is like probably the most important thing. So, you know.
Absolutely. That's heavy. Your purpose, listen, your purpose, young fella, your purpose is probably the most important thing in your life. Not the woman, not the drugs, not the nonsense, not the ignorance, but your purpose is the most important thing. So listen, man, thank you for giving us some jewels. Thank you, absolutely. And last but not least, let the people know where they can find you at.
You can find me on Instagram, KIR215_. Same thing on Twitter, KIRmusic.com. That's where everything is. You'll find everything there.
That's heavy. Give it up for Brother KIR. Let's go. So listen, y'all know each and every week, listen, please tap in, go support Brother KIR. Listen, this brother has some music out right now. Don't forget the single Blitz is out right now. YouTube, on all platforms, check it out. Each and every week, tap in. Black 31 Magazine, this brother will be in the next edition of Black 31 Magazine. So each and every week, listen, we can have your favorite artist, we can have your favorite poet, we can have your favorite football coach, we can have your favorite social media influencer. We could have the little girl with the lemonade stand down the street, or it could be you. So listen, please tap in. We are the platform of truth, the home of the champions, and we are the place where we uplift man, woman, and child. Peace and love, y'all. One.
song, the whole world gon' know me. Cause after this song, the whole world singing poetry.